Welcome. I'm so excited today to introduce Dawn as our superhero special guest. So, Dawn, if you don't mind, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Dawn, and I have been working in the field for about 17 years now. Absolutely longer than that in the medical field, probably over almost 30. I don't want to give away my age, but yes, almost 30 years in the medical field. And I just absolutely love it. I'm a people person and very empathetic. So
We are grateful for you to be a hero and make a difference. And do you want to share with our guests or our audience what your discipline is, too?
I work as a diagnostic medical sonographer. I'm registered in vascular and also general. So I'm registered in abdomen as well.
Awesome. So, I feel like I always see how many men ask you if they're pregnant when they make the joke. I feel like
Uh,
they're running out.
every if I had a quarter, I'd be loaded
Yeah,
for
you
every time a man
by
asks me
every
that.
single
Yeah,
time. Well, awesome.
absolutely.
I would love to ask kind of like what got you into your job field? Typically, kind of like think your superhero origin story. What introduced you to this profession and got you excited about it?
Well, like I said, I've always been in the medical field I started as a receptionist at a doctor's office. From there, I did nursing. And I just wanted to get more of a feel for diagnostics and helping diagnose. I got a little more interested in what goes on inside the body instead of just being a receptionist and talking to people, about their aches and pains. I wanted to see why. So,
Oh, I love
yeah,
it. It's a great
I
origin
absolutely loved it.
story. Well, good. Well, thanks for sharing. And then I always like to ask for superheroes, like within HIPAA regulations, I always have to preface, but you make this choice to be in this career. When did you just know, like you truly felt like you made a difference? Did you have that patient, that moment where you're like, this is definitely why I'm supposed to be doing this and the impact I made to somebody?
Um, I mean, that's really hard to answer only because probably on a weekly basis, I mean, we see things that impact somebody's life. Um, I don't know whether it be a stat situation or finding a cancer or seeing a stillborn child, I mean, we have to keep the poker face. We're not allowed to say, I think that's the hardest part of our job is the devastating things that we do see probably on a daily basis that can go no further than our eyes to our reports. I mean, and I'd say on a weekly basis, I mean, we find things that are devastating.
And that's what I think is like what we're hoping to highlight is just like what you see every single day. You make such a difference and such an impact to so many. And a small reminder of the thank you on that. And I know for you, you see things and it's not always a positive outcome, but like even for
Right.
my own, I know my son's health journey that sonogram was a lot of what kind of diagnosed it to then fix it. And so I know it's a lot of
Absolutely.
sad stuff, but man, I'm so grateful for what you see and what you do to make an impact. And I
Thank
think
you.
that's what's like, it's not just one story. This is your everyday. And so
Yeah.
I think that's what we try to keep at the core of why we are on our side and grateful to, we joke, we're just staffing, you guys are out there doing all the
Yeah.
things and just in our small way. I think that's what gives us a lot of joy is knowing that you're making such an impact and we're so honored to work with you and just, a million thank yous will never be enough. So just thank you for what you do and what you
Thank
see every
you.
day. It's a lot and to stay motivated, I would imagine is
Yeah.
very difficult. And so you'll get a lot of thank yous from us if that's
Well,
okay.
I really appreciate it. It feels good to be
Yeah.
appreciated. So thank you.
Well, and that's what it's just, it's a hard, it's typically a patient's rough day a lot of times, and so
Yeah,
you're maybe not seeing
absolutely.
it. When I was a patient family, I'm probably not my finest and wasn't in the mindset of all the thank yous. And on the other side of it, I'm just very grateful for what you give. And as a company, we hope to at least say thank you and do all the fun stuff and support you as you can. And you're one of our heroes, you know that.
Thank you.
It's fun to put faces to names and our heroes that we see
Thank
come across.
you.
So just grateful to work with you. And then my last question is, why are you traveling? Part of it might be because of what you just told me why you're in a car. But like, what had you want to take your superpowers on the road and travel?
Of course, I'm out and about. That's why.
I think there's a beach nearby, right?
That's because there's a beach right around the corner. Yes, absolutely. For me, I mean, I just found out I've been doing this for many years. I've been traveling. This is my 8th year traveling, but I've also worked in diagnostic centers and hospitals full time. And I've just found that I'm not that full time employee. I don't like the redundancy of every day 9 to 5. It just feels like Groundhog Day. And here for 13 weeks at a time, I mean, I can do anything for 13 weeks as long as I've got 3 or 4 days off to where I can go sightsee and I mean, be by an ocean and take time off when I want time off. I make my schedule. Somebody else is not telling me you only get 1 week a year vacation. I'm just not that person. I can't do it.
I love it. I think it's just such a unique way of working. And I always like when somebody's new to travel, I'm always like, I don't know how to describe the freedom of like when you're
Yeah.
off, you're off,
No,
between
you're off
contracts,
and you can take.
content. Yeah,
Yes.
and I think it's so awesome that it's even out there, right? I think in the post-COVID
Mhm.
world, there's more remote and people kind of understanding that lifestyle. But
Right.
some travelers, we figured out a long time ago is a neat way to work, and just it's so cool that
Yeah.
you're taking advantage of it. I hate that I'm taking you away from the beach for a little bit to connect,
It's,
but I think that
it's
is the
okay.
coolest thing it could be. So I'm so grateful to know you and just thankful for your time and to meet you
Thank
and to be
you.
a part of our superhero podcast. And just thank you again, Dawn, for letting us get to work with you. And we are the lucky ones. And just thank you again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.